It's about to go down. Hey everybody, welcome to the Mudjug 1 channel. I am your host. I hope everybody's doing well. You guys hanging in there? You can pretty much tell what we're going to talk about today. Before we get started though, I got a little lip ski in. We're going to put a little filler in. Man, my grill has been killing me lately. I don't know, man, I'm just dipping too much. Put a little filler in there. New Mudjug of the day is the new Galaxy Mudjug. We only ran 30 of these bad boys. A lot of people asking for planets and space and nebulas and whatever else, but pretty sick, pretty cool. And remember, when you spend $39 or more, we're having our spring sale. You get a free blue stealth with your purchase as well. Spring sale, you can use code SPRING10 for 10% off. I want to let everybody know, the last video I posted, I was talking about how I got to watch what I say and so on because of YouTube. Well, a lot of people commented, make a Rumble account. So we're on Rumble, Mudjug1, go follow us. Once we get to a certain amount of followers, something significant, we're going to do some crazy videos over there. So let's get it popping over there, boys and girls. So I wanted to do a video. I wanted to talk about the things that are going on. Yes, I'm a few weeks late. I know there's something new every day. But as you can tell by the props, we got little Mr. Potato Head. We got the Dr. Seuss hat on. Hopefully this video doesn't get pulled off because of that. What's the current status of our country right now? I wanted to talk about that really and where we're headed. And there'll be some maybe some inspirational stuff in here for you guys. Maybe some people need to hear that, but or it could be a wake-up call. I'm not sure. So let's go down the list. We got an idiot for a president, right? Can't put two sentences together. Doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Who got in very controversially, let's just put it that way. So we got a pandemic going on. By the way, it's a cold or flu, okay? I saw a video by Anthony Robbins. If you don't know who Anthony Robbins is, you should look it up. You look him up. You know, he's a pretty smart dude. He was saying, what happened to the numbers on the regular cold and flu? Like, the same amount of people who die every year from the regular cold and flu is the amount of people that are dying from this so-called pandemic. I mean, it's simple. Yes, people have died. It sucks. But there's a lot of, I watch hockey, for example. There's a lot of athletes. Oh, they're on COVID protocol, which means they have COVID, right? How come none of those athletes have died? The problem is the people who are not in shape, who don't take care of themselves, who have pre-existing conditions, et cetera, who are older, those are the people who are dying. Just like from the regular cold and flu. I've said it time and time again. Do not believe the hype, okay, people? Moving on. They're cutting a bunch of jobs. People are losing jobs. You know, Keystone Pipeline, do I say anymore? And in good old Sleepy Joe, what's next, right? Gas prices are through the roof. Inflation is coming. It's already here. We're seeing it. Plastic's gone up. Shipping fees have gone up. Cost more money to decorate mud jugs. It's coming. Inflation's here. They're already saying it. It's coming. It's getting worse. They're printing money like crazy. And that's why you should own Bitcoin. But hey, I'm done beating that dead horse. Nobody listens to me on that. They're printing money like crazy. Okay, so what does that do? It devalues the dollar. So that's a little scary. Look, I got a question though for some smart people out there. If they can print money whenever they want, why do we pay taxes? I have an inkling that it's about control. I'm just saying. So I could go on and on. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining because you'll understand why I don't want to sound like I'm complaining when I can continue this video. But anyway, I'm a little bit scared, and I'm a little scared for the next 4 years. You know, 4 years, I wonder why, right? You can figure that one out. But that all being said, we have some issues in this country, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to generalize here, okay? This is the whole point of this, is where are we headed, number one, and number two, this is it. If you compare this country to the majority of the other countries in the world, do we really have problems? I want you to think about that. Do we really have problems? People have $1,000 iPhones. Come on, man. There are billions of people on this planet. I've been to many other countries, third world countries. There are billions of people on this planet that don't even know if they're going to have when their next meal's going to be. Okay? I think one of the big problems with people, with us in this country, is that we don't have the problems that most other countries have. You with me so far? So we live in America. The land, it literally is the land of opportunity. I don't know any other country that gives more opportunities than this country gives people. Okay, number one, the land of opportunity. We have clean drinking water for the most part. Okay, people are People are, during a pandemic, Chris was telling me the other day, that obesity was trending on Twitter. Why? Because a bunch of people have gained weight during the pandemic. If this is a pandemic, and if we're really have real problems, would people be getting fatter? No, because there's no shortage of food, like most of the other countries out there in the world. So we have all these luxuries, and we could go down this road about these athletes that are kneeling when they play the national anthem. It's like, come on, okay, come on. Okay, you really, you're oppressed making 20 million a year? Come on, dude. We have all these opportunities that most people in the entire world don't have. But we're sitting here complaining about Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head and Dr. Seuss and Pepe Le Pew and Aunt Jemima Syrup, right? Are you serious? We're just too busy finding dumb shit to complain about. Are there more important things that we should be focusing on, like all the things that I listed in the beginning of this video? Yes, we should be focusing on those things. But in the grand scheme of everything, those problems really aren't that big compared to the rest of the world. But again, we have all this time and everybody's complaining about being broke, but no, in the land of opportunity during a pandemic, and all we're doing is fighting about shit like this instead of going out there and getting to work. Seriously, think about that shit for a minute. Now, I know there's exceptions to the rule. There's people who have cancer in this country. There's people who are born with no arms, etc. Yes, I get that. Those are problems, okay? I'm generalizing and comparing this country to the rest of the world. That at the end of the day, we're complaining about the dumb shit that doesn't matter. So my advice to you, and I want to know in the comments your opinion about this, and I read all the comments, and I'm not saying I'm right, I'm just giving you my opinion, right? But at the end of the day, we're so busy wasting our time and energy complaining about dumb shit in the land of opportunity instead of going out there and getting our hustle on and taking advantage of living in the greatest country in the world and getting ours and getting it done and making money and becoming successful. So, my advice to everyone out there who gets caught up on social media, oh, I'm a social media and it's, oh my God, it's unbelievable. What a joke. There's people in other countries, third world countries, who are laughing at us. They're going, are you kidding me? I would give my left nut and my left leg and my left arm to have an opportunity to go to America and to be exposed to what you guys are exposed to and be given the chance and the opportunity like you guys are given. But meanwhile, you're complaining about Mr. Potato Head and Aunt Jemima and Dr. Seuss. Give me a break. Come on, man. We got to focus on being grateful. Grateful for what this country gives us. Grateful for having another day. Grateful for having 2 hands and 2 arms. And quit making excuses. Everybody plays the victim card now, man. It's crazy. Oh, the pandemic and so on. Yeah, I get that people lost jobs, and I don't want to sound unsympathetic towards your dilemma if you've been affected by this bullshit pandemic. I get it. But this is America. Get out there and hustle. Right? Get out there and get it done and do something and quit focusing on this shit. One last thing. Everybody's got a sad story. Everybody had shitty parents. Everybody has a sad story of some sort. Everybody, oh my, I had terrible parents, or I grew up here. I get it. Everybody's got a sad story. But you know what? Newsflash, nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit, and nobody's coming to save you. So get off your ass and get out there and make some cheese. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's all I got for you folks. Just something that's been just kind of churning and boiling and seeing. You know, when society says that what's her name again? That crazy that has that song. I can't say the words. WOP. God. She does a crazy performance at that award show. Cardi B has a song, right? WOP. You know what that stands for? And she's just like this hero. We got issues, people. If we're going to look at that person as a role model and put them on this pedestal and pay them millions and millions of dollars, right? What a joke. Focus on you. I've never been one to be starstruck with anybody. I've met tons of celebrities. Every one of them was an asshole, by the way, just so you know. Or an idiot, or both. They don't care about you. What? Go in here. Go inside. Care about yourself. And focus on you. Don't get distracted by all this shit and all these all these so-called celebrities, right? Give me a break. Oh, I can go on for days, folks. Anyway, I'll leave you with this. Always be a man, reach that can, 'cause ain't dipping, ain't shitting. You ain't packing, you slacking. And if you're worried about Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, I gotta say, you're probably already dead. I'm out! But I used to like this stuff, but I didn't want to support Crappenhagen anymore. But we're gonna do it just for fun and just for